You know, this is one of my dear friends, Donna D'Cruz, and I thought that because we really are girlfriends, that it might be fun to just hang out in the bed like we do at home and just, you know, chat it up together. This woman oozes sex appeal, and I have to ask you, you know, I mean, what is your secret?
I always think that one of the most important things that a woman can do is to have this idea of sort of charm and disarm. When you're charming, you know, you can get a lot more done in this world by smiling, by exercising grace, by exercising compassion.
My mom always says you get more with honey than vinegar.
Absolutely, your mom's a smart lady.
So what is tantric sex?
So tantric sex is, you know, something that I think is grossly misunderstood. It comes from the school of Kama Sutra, which was written thousands of years ago by Viswanatya in India. And it speaks of the aphorisms of love. You know, Tantra actually means, it actually comes from two words, but it means sort of the lessons of love. Kama Sutra, you know, is not just an explicit guidebook to sexuality and sexual positions. It's a guidebook to yourself. So karma actually means the lessons or aphorisms of love, and sutra is a word that actually means it's the stitches. So it's the invisible stitches that bind us to one another.
So what would be Kama Sutra that everybody at home can practice that would somehow put their body more into, you know, the right...
Yeah.
Ground us, center us.
Well, it's you know, that's exactly right, to ground yourself, to, you know, make yourself sort of turn into that big S self, so where you're actually tuning into yourself. And so one of the things I do, I'll just tell you my basic practice, and I think that whether it's about the space of meditation, whether it's love making, whether it's, you know, getting in tune with yourself as a woman, it's all about just simplifying. You know, how do you make it simple? How do you make it accessible? And so, you know, one of the things I do is after I take a bath every day or a shower, whatever it might be, I spend 2-3 minutes. I get oils. Of course, they're all natural. I use, you know, avocado oil with whether it's a lavender oil or whether it's, you know, a sexy ylang ylang, if I'm going to hope to get, you know, busy a little later.
Some action with the hubby.
Or whatever it might be. You just, you know, so you start with your toes and you work your way all the way up the body. So you go long strokes along, you know, on the limbs, and then round on all of your joints. So not only does that have actually ancient health benefits, so it's supposed to help with anyone that has joint problems or anyone that has arthritis, and actually helps to hold those things at bay. But it also gives your skin a lovely radiance, and I think life is about inner radiance. So you know, this way of sort of anointing your body, oiling yourself, then using perfume, using rose oil, for instance. Not only is, you know, does it smell beautiful, but rose oil is a great thing to use when you have to have a difficult conversation with someone.
Wow, that's
when
interesting.
You want to, yeah, or when you want to, you know, be intimate. But I think intimacy with someone else cannot possibly happen until you get intimate with yourself. And that means being quiet, and that means shutting up.
You know, take that time a little bit every day to just be kind to yourself, to follow, you know, what Donna's recommendations are. I think that it helps a woman to feel like a woman, and it does have some medicinal qualities that are quite ancient. Donna, I love you. Now, we've both kind of been career women, and neither one of us have had children, and I'm 53 and I'm still thinking about it. What do you think about that? Do you think that we can have a whole experience as women without having children? Is it something that you still think about?
You know, it's definitely something I have in my mind. It's something that I'd like to do. I think, you know, it was actually Oprah Winfrey who said a beautiful thing once, and she said that it is not biology that makes a mother. And I thought that was such a beautiful way of, you know, of conveying something that I too believe in. I think that, you know, actually giving a nurturing quality, inviting what we call in Sanskrit Shakti, that divine feminine force. I mean, you do it all the time with your family.
I think that's beautiful. A quote from Oprah, our queen. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Donna. And ladies, every day we get up and put on all kinds of creams and makeups, but what are we really putting on? And when we come back, an expert tells us why the makeup you're wearing could have serious effect on your health. Don't go away. I love you.